Leo, welcome to Stormy Goat Tarot. My name is Kat. Thank you so much for tuning in to your general monthly reading for the month of October 2021. Now keep in mind that just because the reading is designated for that date does not absolutely have to mean that it has to resonate during that time frame. So if you're viewing this from the future and feel so called to watch it, feel free to stick around. Time, dates, and ages are nothing but numbers around here, so there still could be something in this message for you. And as such, these are going to be extremely general readings. So not every detail or part of the story is going to line up with your own, and that's completely normal and fine. Just apply what resonates and leave what doesn't for another person who needs to hear that part of the message. Some of this may apply to you, all of it may apply to you, and also none of it may apply to you. And again, that's totally fine and completely normal. If nothing resonates or if there are gaps in the story, feel free to check out any of my other monthly sign videos for any of your other signs or transits or placements. And if you're unfamiliar with that, or if you're unfamiliar with your own natal chart, I should say, I will be including a free natal chart calculator in the description box below so that you can have that to reference for yourself. And we're just gonna jump right into this, Leo. I'm so sorry. I feel like I have to say, I did not mean to hold you guys till last. That was just literally how things worked out. But what's going on with you, Sister Fire Sign? I've had a lot of Leo friends in my lifetime. They are beautiful people inside and out. Love spending time with them. With you, when I was honing in on your energy, I did kind of feel a little bit... What I would describe it as is kind of buyer's remorse. Like a little bit of just a feeling of, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or just really kind of giving yourself some self-talk about a decision, a purchase, something like of that nature that maybe you shouldn't have done. Something particularly that maybe, if this resonates, this isn't going to be for every single instance or for everyone out there. Specifically, if you said something about someone, 222 on the counter, if you've said something about someone, or if you have had a verbal disagreement with someone and said something that you didn't mean, I'm also sensing a little bit of remorse around that. So that could be a part of how you're feeling. And this could also be something that you're going through, especially with the full moon in Aries being so close, which is a common theme. I'm actually going to talk about that a little bit in an upcoming, and when I say upcoming, literally right after this video. One of the themes of the full moon in Aries is that even though it's going to be a great driving force, a great motivator, there is going to be some impulsivity. People are going to be blowing off steam at each other, at the world. So it is definitely kind of in the climate that we're in astrologically. So let's see what's going on, Leo. I'm going to use the Priestess of Light Oracle deck just to get a feel for energies in or around you. Just so that we have kind of an understanding of what we're dealing with. What's going on with my Leos for the month of October 2021? What's going on with my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any transit appropriate for the month of October? Please show me clearly, Spirit. Right off the bat. Sacred action, decisive focus. What else for my Leos? Oop. Cheetah energy, which is depicted right here, is it's focus, and it's kind of indicative of focus that's required or focus that's needed, because cheetahs have such a short-lived energy. They can burst forth and they can go great distances and go at great speeds, but only for a time. So they have to be very, very conservative and know when to strike, be decisive in their action. I'm getting choose your words, choose wisely. Also got the circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. What you say and what you do can follow you, Leo. I'm getting there was like a sense of recklessness, just something, whether you said something out of turn, acted out of turn. Let's get one or two more for you, Leo. Loss, lack, fear, victimization. All right. Are you maybe speaking from a place of lack? Because I'm not necessarily feeling, and it's completely possible, I'm not necessarily feeling that you're the victim here, Leo. Any other cards for my Leos? What are my Leos dealing with for the month of October? You got 3 more cards. All right. We have the Twin Flame card, Soul Partner, Eternal Connection. Hidden Knowledge, Akashic Records, Silent Understanding. And then Portal, Infinite Mind, Awakening, and Consciousness. You may have experienced, or this incident that I'm referring to may have occurred on the 10/10 portal. It's October 10th, earlier this month. And it may be a part of what you've been learning as a part of your lesson. So the guilt or any negative feelings that you're going through, Leo, you're not beating yourself up just to beat yourself up. There's something to be learned from that situation. We have 3 cards that break down to 7, so 777. If you resonate with that angel number, that synchronicity. And it's about putting in the time, making a conscious effort to make something right. Seeing this twin flame card, we could be dealing with that if that's a part of your journey. If that's the path that you're on, you'll know and you'll resonate in that way. But I also see the twin flame card at part of this deck as doing right by yourself, of connecting with yourself. If you are in a romantic partnership, this could be an altercation that you both had and looking for ways to heal that. Bottom of the deck is Sacred Purpose. Card number 43 breaks down to another 7. Eternal Flame and Ancestral Legacy. Maybe even rectifying some family patterns. But yeah, I'm definitely getting... Someone was not made to feel good, and it was for a very, very petty reason. And Leo, I feel like you were speaking from that position. I feel like you maybe acted or behaved or said something in a way that maybe you didn't perceive was hurtful, but could have really, really been... But maybe could have really hurt whoever you're connected to here, whoever this is pertaining to. Let's get into the tarot really quick. There is something you can do about it though, Leo. Like, you're in the position to move, to take action, to rectify it. And I can feel your remorse. You want to. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, so very much for all of the messages conveyed thus far. I truly am grateful. Please bring forth messages of truth, healing, and love for my Leos for the month of October 2021. Please show me clearly. Using the Santa Muerte Tarot, by the way, for your main spread. Then Gilded for the clarifier. Nine of Cups, emotional satiety, wish fulfillment. At all costs, I heard. So anything that you may have said may have been a move to get ahead. Oh, Leo. That's not the way, and that's not fair. Let's get more cards out and see what this is about. We have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups in reverse. All right. Page of Swords in reverse, second row. Second card in the second row's Five of Swords in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing words were exchanged. Not very good ones either. Someone getting a little too cocky, a little too big for their britches is kind of what I'm seeing here. Let me kind of, I don't know what happened. Me and this camera angle are at odds always. So let me try to kind of get a better POV for you. And if anything, I can just move this up. Worst comes to worse. I want you at least to see a little bit or glimpse at least a little bit of the last row there. All right, then for the last row, we have Three of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the Hermit. Okay. With Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups, that's the 10 of Cups. So that's ultimate fulfillment. And I feel like that was what was being pursued here, that was the page that we were on, but something went so wrong, didn't it? We have the two minor arcana Leo cards here with 7 and 6 of Wands. There's a victory here. Someone did do the work to put in place the boundaries needed in order for this success to be made, to be won. It was a hard one, a hard win is what I'm getting. And it's kind of being met and accepted with this kind of selfish attitude. This kind of attitude of, yes, I won this and this is mine. It's my victory. I don't share it with anybody. If you want your own, go get your own. Because I'm not sharing, I'm not helping. Which is kind of what this King of Cups in reverse here is kind of speaking to. Nine of Cups can also talk about overdoing it with the drinks a little bit of liquid courage that maybe went wrong somewhere. Because I feel like people are looking at this king and they're not amused. They're not impressed. Like, regardless of what has been done here, okay, cool. I don't know how you expect us to deal with that, but okay. I'm getting kind of a team atmosphere. This might not be just a partnership with one other person or like even a romantic partner. This might be a work situation. You might have been in a spot where your leadership was asked for, your leadership was required, and you did it. You performed with flying colors, but you're handling it. Whoever handled this, whether this is you, Leo, or somebody else, they are not being admirable about it. They're not taking the high road. They are rubbing it in everybody's faces, being immature. Yeah, I feel like, especially moving into the second row where you start off with the Page of Swords, I feel like if people weren't talking before, they're talking now. Because maybe people's attitudes about it weren't positive. Maybe they were kind of hoping that you'd fall flat on your face. Maybe they were hoping that, thinking even that there was no way you could pull this off. So, let's stop and stare and see what happens. But when you came out on top, reacting the way that you did, or acting the way that you did, that really got the tongues wagging. That really got people talking about you. And at this point, I feel like it's very remedial. I think it's back to the drawing board because it's been very chaotic and not very positive for your connections or relationships. It's thrown a lot of things out of whack. It's brought you a lot of unease. Oof. I do not like this. Ugh. One way that this could go is maybe you were even set up to fail. If this is a situation where maybe you were set up to look bad, on one hand, then you have, and if this actually happened, I feel like on the one hand, you have people saying, see, I told you so. Like, I knew that you wouldn't be able to do it. And on the other, you have people who did kind of have 1818 on the counter. Uh, you have people, on the other hand, who did kind of have a 2020 perspective on this matter and are kind of telling you, yeah, I told you about this. You didn't listen to me. And it has you walking on eggshells, Leo. It's taken your confidence away. Which, when a Leo is not strutting their stuff, that's a sad sight. It's like a sad Sagittarius. It's like looking at a sad clown. But those things are coming to light now. You're going to understand exactly who was a part of what. It will be revealed to you. And the best action that you can take from yourself with this magician here is to move into solitude, to contemplate, okay, what is my best move? How do I go forward from here? What is best for me? What kind of damage control is required? Alrighty. Let's clarify. Because what I'm seeing here is just the road to hell that's paved with good intentions. And just it blew up in your face, Leo. Again, using Gilded to clarify. Tell me more about the Six of Wands and the sitting energy for my Leos. What is the accomplishment? What was achieved? What recognition? What's recognized? That could be something too that I didn't think about. This could definitely be something that you've been safeguarding, something that you have established boundaries about, and recognizing that. And also not choosing the best way or best or mature way of dealing with it, which may be with alcohol, which again could have led to the situation. Maybe you acted out of turn, maybe you said something, behaved inappropriately. However this resonates for you. Let's see. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here, Spirit. For my Leos regarding love, life, and career. Strength. There you are, Leo. Three of Cups. Another drinking card, or a common card associated with drinking. You could also be reconsidering how much it is you're actually either spending, or as far as this could be money or time that you spend on entertainment, on going out, on partying, on hanging with your friends. Maybe recognizing how that's been detrimental to you. Aquarius kind of had a similar vibe, so if you have any placements. And Eight of Wands. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Yeah, I think we're talking about habits or group taken activities that maybe have you moving in the wrong direction, following the wrong crowd, walking yourself down a not so great path. But it's being called to your attention to reconsider. But it's also with how you move forward. It's also with the lens that you have going forward. Are you going to see this Ace of Cups as a goal, as something to positively move towards, as something that brings more fulfillment than an empty cup? A row full of empty shot glasses at the end of the night. Let's see. Second row to me examines your relationships, and it could be romantic or otherwise, with your friends, coworkers, family, relationships in general. There's just not a whole lot of conducive conversation or I feel like you know that there isn't a whole lot of support around you, that there aren't too many people rallying around you to support you. And it may have you very withdrawn. I think you do feel like maybe you bit off more than you could chew. that maybe you're trying to make other moves in your life and also keep the party lifestyle, and it's too much. Page of Swords in reverse is kind of a very, very, it's not using your mind in a very conducive way. It's using it in a very harmful way. So if this is you or energy that you're embodying, it could be making people think or just lying to people like, oh, no, I don't have a problem. No, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I'm all about. Do you? Let's see. Let's see what's at the heart with this Five of Swords in reverse. Because I feel like it's really just telling you to take a back seat. To not keep throwing yourself at the same old, same old. There's something that you're not seeing, something that you need to meditate on or take some time to think about. So let's see what that is. Let's see what it's at the heart of the issue here. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, so very much. Tell me more about Five of Swords in reverse at the heart of the reading. Tell me more about the Five of Swords in reverse at the heart of the reading. What does Leo need to reconsider? What needs to be... Oops. Okay. No. Okay, no harm, no foul. Perfect. We have the Ten of Cups, followed by Temperance and the Ace of Wands. All right. Yep, letting the good times roll, letting the water flow. You need to understand, or there's a call, an invitation to understand the temporary bliss. Feeling calm. Let's see what else we get. Anything else regarding this Five of Swords in reverse here? It's very interesting energy. Tell me more about Five of Swords in reverse here at the heart of the reading for my Leos. Ready? Okay. All right, so what we got here was then Justice in reverse, Three of Pentacles in a block position, with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. There is a problem here, but the people around you, the collaborative energies around you, aren't helping you build towards that sort of fulfillment, this kind of safe, stable foundation that I think you're wanting to move or transition to. Because there's a desire to have that happiness. There's a desire to have those things. For anyone who this resonates, who's actually coming at other people, who is actually saying those things, talking badly on other people. The hurtful things you said were because you're jealous that they have what you're working towards. And that's not fair, Leo. That's not fair to them or you. Let's see what this actually... see what's on the bottom of the deck for that. Yep, bottom of the deck for that is the Eight of Swords. And that's the illusion that's keeping you stuck. Green with envy is not anybody's color. Yeah, that's not cute. Let's kind of get what this recognition is, like this kind of betrayal revealed here with the Three of Swords. Also, if you're connected, like say if this is not you, maybe this is your partner. Since the last row for me is indicative of finances and business and career, maybe you're finding out that this person lied to you and maybe also used your funds, 3131 on the counter, and maybe also used your funds for their fun, if you know what I mean. Not cool. Not cool. Whoever this person is has some growing up to do. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in reverse for my Leos. Oop. Yep. Queen of Swords in reverse with the Devil. Impaired decision-making. Poor decision-making. Maybe even manipulated into doing that. So maybe if you're connected to an I don't want to use that word lightly, but if you're in connection with someone who is going through something like an addiction or substance abuse problem, it could be manipulation to give this person what they want, to give them what they need, quote unquote need. All right, let's see what else. Oh, right off the bat here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's not leading to anything fruitful financially, abundance-wise. Yeah, it's not being satisfied with what you're reaping in. And Leo, you want to release it. You want to get rid of this. Whether this is you or someone else. Bottom of the deck there, we have Five of Swords upright this time. Yeah, it's just an attitude of people being very, very cutthroat. So maybe this could be like a toxic relationship, a toxic work environment, somewhere where you feel on your toes, on edge all the time, dealing with an immature person or your own immaturity, if this is you that I'm talking about. It's completely inappropriate behavior and the expectation for it to continue. I am seeing this move forward with the Magician of manifesting what it is you do truly want. It's going to take a little bit of isolation time to get there, Leo. Sitting still. kind of leaving behind the baubles and the distractions in order to focus on yourself, of your healing, of what you need. This could also be indicative of leaving a partner with these issues. In which case, and I speak from experience, that is an ordeal. That is trauma and something that you do have to be on your own for, to an extent, to work that out, to deal with it. Let's see what this Hermit is for. Let's see how this is moving forward for you, how the wheels are going on for you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, so very much. Tell me more about the Hermit and the energy moving forward here. For my Leos, tell me more about the Hermit. Oh. Tell me more about the Hermit and the energy moving forward. With Leo. Eight of Cups. Yep, moving on. This mole here who's among the cups, I always kind of take it, well, as not seeing what you needed before. If this is a situation where you're leaving somebody behind, I'm seeing this mole as kind of somebody, 3636 on the counter, someone who didn't know what they had to begin with. They didn't see even how special you really were, Leo. Whatever they were going through, whatever they were addicted to, whatever they were attached to unhealthily, it clouded their vision so badly they couldn't even see you. And this is your chance to move on. Healing for both of you. I'm also getting, you need to hear that this wasn't your fault. They didn't do it because of you. Oh, all right. Okay, where do I even start with this? Okay. Followed by the Queen of Wands, which technically is Aries court card, but for me personally, Queen of Wands is Leo for me as a reader. So you have the Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Seven of Wands upright. Here we are back to making boundaries again, Leo. There's a desire to stand in your power. That's you I'm seeing in all this, Leo. You see where the lies were, where the dishonesty was, the conniving behavior, the irresponsibility. You're using that perspective to write new boundaries of understanding, using that understanding to build you up, to safeguard yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Swords. Reflection. The need to get out of this mess, Leo, and into a more healing environment for both parties, to be honest. So that you can make sure that your own cup is full. Alrighty. Going to be pulling from the Foxfire Kusune deck for guidance today, Leo. Let's see what guidance there is for you here. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for all messages received thus far. I'm truly grateful for them. What messages of wisdom, healing, and guidance are available for my Leos today regarding this spread? What messages of healing, wisdom, and guidance are available to my Leos? What messages of wisdom, healing, and guidance are available for my Leos? Too many cards, just one or two, please. Just a few too many. What message? Oh, okay. We have the beauty of age and immortality. With rare knowledge on the bottom of the deck, which to me is the healing of ancestral patterns. There's a lot of maturity here, and a few of the signs have had kind of similar messages take place and kind of enacted here with coming to terms with just we can't keep acting the same way. Old patterns need to fall away in order for new growth to take over, to take place even, to move forward in life, to have those really awesome, stable things that are so envied by some. Looking at what lasts, what transcends. And it doesn't mean that you're getting stuffy. It doesn't mean that it dims the beauty of your nature. It matures it, rounds it out. It enables you to find other ways of expressing yourself. Because you're Leo, you're the natural rock stars of the zodiac. You turn heads everywhere you go. You don't need a drink to do that. You don't need a substance to do that for you. You're born with natural charisma. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you thus far. I hope that was helpful and I hope that resonated. If it did, feel free to comment down below. Let me know how this resonated. I do love hearing from you, even if it's just to say hi. Feel free to check out this channel's second home on Instagram for daily affirmations, additional content, as well as information on how to schedule a personal reading with me. I'm not currently taking personal reading requests at this time, but that will change, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get these messages into whoever's hands that needs to see them, and I will see you in my next video. To the light and the shadows cast, guys. Take care.